Get a little project going here. Let me tell you about it. So I have this dresser at home in my basement stairway that I keep all my camera supplies in. For a long time I've wanted to take everything out of it and just mount shelves to the wall that can go up higher. So that's what I'm doing. And I've got the wood, I've got the brackets, I've got the screws, got some organizer trays to put some of my camera, small parts in, batteries, stuff like that. So let's get organized. As I already explained when I was at Menards, I have this dresser down here in my basement stairwell. That is where I keep all my camera gear, in that dresser. On top of that dresser, it's just a big mess. And then all along the steps, all my camera bags and everything always get piled there, and it's just a big disorganized mess. And then as a result, since it's not real functional down there, I end up bringing stuff up here and kind of using this bar and our dining room table as a work surface. And when I get done shooting, I tend to just pile stuff on the table or on here, and it doesn't get put back away where it belongs, and then Danelle moves it because it's in her way, and then I lose things, and it's just a big non-ideal situation. So my thinking, my thought, my theory is that if I make this more user-friendly, as in I can quickly grab things and put things away, that it'll be more organized. When I get done, I will put things back where they belong, because quite frankly, opening the drawers of that dresser is kind of a pain, and when you pull them out, they're kind of broken, so they'll like snap out of their tray, and several times I've almost spilled an entire drawer full of camera gear onto the floor. So I tend to just stick stuff on top of the dresser, and then it just becomes this big mess of junk. So replacing the dresser with shelves, floor to ceiling, it will A, take up less space in the stairwell, and B, it'll be more easily organized. I can have specific spots on all the shelves for different gear, like cameras, lenses, whatever. I can quickly grab what I need, put it back. My bags can be sitting on the floor under the shelves. So I'm looking forward to having a more organized, easier, accessible storage space for my camera gear. First step is I have to get everything out of that dresser and that dresser out of the stairwell before I can put up the shelves. So let's get started. Alright, so I got the dresser out of the stairwell. Step one complete. Next step is to put the brackets up and hang the shelves. And then once I get the shelves up, the fun game of organization and planning begins. And somehow I've got to fit all of that camera gear onto those shelves. Now I don't expect it's all going to fit. The shelves are going to mainly be for the camera stuff that I use frequently, and the rest I will store in other ways. But I think a good majority of my stuff is going to fit on these shelves. So let's get them up. It's done. I got the shelves up and I'm starting to organize my camera stuff on the shelves, and I'm really excited. Just check this out. Check this out. So I got my Canon lenses and my 2 DSLRs. Flash stuff will go here, but a bunch of my flashes are in my office, so they're not here. Miscellaneous older lenses up there, my battery grips, my Sony a6000 and its cage. My RX100 goes right here. Got my video monitor and light way up top. I've got my old SLRs that I don't use very much, film cameras. Then we got down here, got this tray. I got full of all my GoPro parts organized into bins. And this bin, it's still mostly empty, but I've got some batteries in there, GoPro batteries, just some, that'll be some miscellaneous stuff. And then down here I've got Canon batteries, some chargers, more GoPro stuff, battery packs. And then down here is the pièce de résistance, and that is my charging station where I can charge my cameras, my camera batteries. I can charge my DJI Osmo Pocket. I've got more USB ports, 2 power strips here to charge all the batteries that I could ever want to charge. Previously I would just plug in my batteries to charge. I'd plug the chargers in our kitchen counter or in the outlets in the dining room, and I was always having chargers laying around. It just wasn't ideal. So now I can keep everything contained right here with all my camera stuff, and everything has a home. Eventually I'm going to put labels on the shelves to kind of label where things go once I get everything settled in. I still have a lot of stuff in those drawers. There was more in that dresser than I was expecting. Here's what's still left in the drawers. I mean, it doesn't even look like I took anything out of the drawers, but trust me, I took a lot of stuff out of the drawers. But a lot of this stuff can be thrown away. There's empty boxes and a lot of things that I don't really use much anymore. So I'll either box things up for long-term storage or throw them away or get rid of it or whatever. So anyway, I'm going to keep organizing this stuff and getting everything put in its place. So that's going to do it for this one. I'll see you guys tomorrow.